Okay, just a little short video about newsletters. So if you click on write an article, you don't need to be creating yourself lots of work, but if we click in manage, and if you haven't done a newsletter before, you would click create. I've already got newsletters, so I'm going to do a redo of a recent one. So I've got 495 subscribers, so that's every time somebody follows you or connects with you, they are invited to subscribe to your newsletter. I send weekly newsletters, but you don't need to do, but that's from my MailerLite. Let's just get this ready to download. Get the right size. Let's download the image. So I've just created this image. This was the one that went in my newsletter for this week. So all I'm going to do is I've resized it as a LinkedIn post. So select a file. So I always start with my image, and that should very conveniently pop in there. Now you can see that isn't quite right, so it would probably work better as a LinkedIn banner. So let's just change that. So I've created this as a LinkedIn background. It means that everything should fit. There is probably an optimal size, but just for speed, so I can share this with you today, I'm just downloading this and we'll drop this in. So we're going to bin that, upload. Let's see how this one looks. Much better. Okay, so there we go. So we're going to call this one, and then I'm just going to take the text from the email, and because this is easy, it's not, I'm a big fan of the do the work once. So we're just going to rewrite this because this was set on Tuesday. Now obviously if I was going to be really on it, I would have sent this yesterday, but the query didn't arise until today. So there we go. Fab. Now, I'm going to click next. So, just get this one out. And this is really simple. And publish. And that is how easy it is to create that. You can then take that link, you can do whatever you like. So really easy. So anybody that's connecting with me will be invited to subscribe to either of my newsletters. So just to reiterate where that was, we go to write an article, manage. You've got drafts, scheduled, published, new draft, and then you've got where you can see. So I've got newsletter for trainers and coaches. So we can see the next one's scheduled to go out. There was one 2 weeks ago and there's one scheduled to go out today. So you can literally create them as drafts. And interestingly, I've got more subscribers on my newsletters for trainers and coaches than I have on my actual MailerLite newsletter. But I think that's because a lot of people don't unsubscribe on LinkedIn. Hopefully that's helpful.